Welcome to JM Nursing class. Today in this video we'll discuss about the arteries and the area supplied by the arteries. So name of the arteries and the areas which is supplied by the artery. So first artery is right and left coronary arteries. So right and left coronary arteries mainly supplying the myocardium layers of the heart. Right and left coronary arteries supplying the mainly the myocardium layer of the heart. Then right common carotid artery supplying the right side of the head and neck. So right side of the head and neck supplied by right common carotid artery. Then right axillary artery supplying the right upper arm. Then right vertebral artery, that right side of the head and neck supplied by right vertebral arteries. Then left common carotid artery, this left common carotid artery is supplying the left side of the head and neck. So right common carotid artery supplying the right side of the neck, and left common carotid artery supplying the right side left side of the head and neck. Then left axillary supplying the left upper arm. Right axillary supplying the right upper arm, and left axillary supplying the left upper arm. Then left vertebral arteries. This axillary and vertebral arteries are branches of subclavian arteries. So this vertebral artery supplying the left side of the head and neck. Right vertebral artery supplying the right side of the head and neck. So pericardial branches supplying the pericardium layer of the heart. Then bronchial branches supplying the right branch supplies the right bronchus, bronchiopulmonary lymph nodes, pericardium, esophagus. Then two left branches supply the left side of the bronchial tree. So this is the bronchial branch, and in that bronchial branch two left branches are there that supplying the left side of the bronchial tree. Right branches in bronchial branches, right branches is there that supplying the right bronchus, bronchiopulmonary lymph nodes, pericardium and esophagus, and the two left branches there that supplying the left side of the bronchial tree. Then esophageal branches supplying the esophagus. The mediastinal branches supply the posterior mediastinal lymph node, vessels, nerves and tissue. Then posterior intercostal artery. Posterior intercostal arteries supplying the 9 pairs of arteries. Posterior intercostal arteries are the 9 pairs of arteries supplying the intercostal space. So posterior intercostal arteries are the 9 pairs of arteries which supplying the intercostal space. Then subcostal arteries run inferior to the 12 rib and supplying the subcostal area. Subcostal arteries that run inferior to the 12 rib is going inferior to the 12 rib and supply the subcostal area. Below the costal area there is subcostal area that is supplied by subcostal arteries. In superior phrenic arteries that supply the posterior side of the mediastinum and superior surface. Mainly the posterior side of the mediastinum superior surface is supplied by the superior phrenic arteries. Then inferior phrenic arteries supply the inferior diaphragm. Mainly the mediastinal posterior superior part is supplied by superior phrenic arteries, and inferior phrenic arteries supply the inferior diaphragm.